We all have ideas about what we can achieve. Some of these desires float around our mind as passing fancies or wishes, and other goals are deeply rooted into our subconscious minds. The thing that often stops dreams from becoming a reality is that the conscious hopes and dreams do not become beliefs that the subconscious mind can actually understand. Hence, learning the language of the mind and having an open way to communicate with the subconscious is important. Once this bridge has been built, it is going to increase the chance that those desires actually become manifested. The alignment of the conscious and the subconscious is pivotal to actual manifestation. Don't let this prospect daunt you. It is actually quite easy to get alignment within the mind. The body is a machine and the mind is a part of the subconscious ruler. And more specifically, there are beliefs and ideas that have taken root within us that date all the way back to our childhood. These perspectives still guide us to this day and are a part of the natural geography of our soul. In other words, this is what we believe to be our definitions of ourselves. The appearance, the personality, the beliefs, the limits that are within us, and anything else that makes up your personal identity. It is the self-image that guides the mind to make decisions, plans, and to act accordingly to new and untraveled situations. What we then have is two options: to readjust these fundamental parts of ourselves, or to pick conscious dreams and goals that have a root in what we already are. In this video, I want to show you how you can change the fundamental parts of ourselves to align with our modern and updated goals. It all comes down to this. If you want to have more abundance in your life, then you have to change the self-image to reflect that. I do not mean go out and buy a bunch of things that you cannot afford right now because they reflect the idea of material wealth. But I am advising you, if you want to feel and be more abundant, then to look within your life and see where abundance already is. You have to change the way you view yourself and the environments you are in so that your goals become clear to your subconscious. If the goal is abundancy, then you cannot have the self-image of being limited or broke. This changes the subconscious programs that you run on a daily basis. And with continuous correction and consciously following your chosen path and desire, you actually change how you fundamentally view yourself. To see different outputs in yourself, give yourself new inputs to play around with. Remember that what you say and believe actively affects what is given to you in the world and how you perceive these matters. Two people could get a new job. One will look at it with disdain and boredom, while the other person will see it as a new source of abundancy. It is all in the perspectives that we choose to guide us. If you are willing to make the change, then everything else falls into place. The mind is a natural thing though, and we do not use all of our brain power, and the subconscious mind handles a lot more than the conscious mind realizes. This means that there's a lot of things we don't know about ourselves yet, and a lot of truth we are denying as well. It is important for these anxieties to be brought to the forefront of our mind so we can resolve them, grow, and move on from them. Let me give another example. When you go to catch a ball, you are not taking into account the trajectory, the speed, and the distance consciously. These things are done for you automatically, and oftentimes people just need to be aware that the ball is coming towards them to take the proper steps to catch the ball. What is interesting is that people that think themselves capable to catch a ball catch the ball most of the time, and people that think themselves unable to catch the ball or believe themselves physically unable to catch the ball will not catch it most of the times. Because these differing beliefs, each person got differing realities, one where the ball is caught and one where the ball was fumbled. But there is still the ability to catch the ball. And it is in changing the self-image that we have manifested that guides us to different outputs of reality. The catching of a ball scenario is a good way to show you how your subconscious ideas about yourself can work for or against you. Another thing to ask yourself, do you even want to catch the ball? In other words, do you even want to manifest this goal as a reality? Once you can openly and freely talk to yourself like this, sorting out the mess of consciousness is easier and easier. Just start off by dreaming. Allow yourself to ask, if I could do anything, what would it be? Or what do I need in my life to have it feel more complete? Once you can begin asking yourself these things, the subconscious mind works to answer these questions. Clarifying what you want and constantly reevaluating your goals, dreams, and desires is healthy and a great way to make sure you're on the right path. So, how do you create new goals and programs that the mind runs? By changing the self-image that the subconscious works with. And how do you do that? By consciously choosing to believe certain things about yourself that would lead to the outcome of your goal. I want to give you a head start on this idea. Take a few minutes to ask yourself who you believe you are, or even better, write about who you believe yourself to be. Try to put all your vulnerability aside and actually write out how you perceive yourself. What do you consciously say about your abilities, yourself, and the type of life you live, truthfully? This is the script that plays in your mind without you directly focusing on it. Now write out all that you want to be. Compare these two sets, and from them, see what you have to change about who you already are to be the ideal that you want to be. To become what you want, it is going to take work. Now I want you to rewrite the aspects of yourself so that they align with your goal in mind. Doing this simple exercise should allow you to see what you must do to meet the goals that you want. I want to remind you, before this video is done, it is not about the destination but the journey. Allow yourself the space and time to actually do these things, and know that it is not instantaneous. Please do not get in the habit of beating yourself up about how long it'll take. There is no point in stressing over time. I hope that this video was helpful or exactly what you needed to hear in regards to your own personal journey. If you tried this goal sorting idea, please let me know how it goes by leaving a comment in the comment section of this video. If you like this video, please leave a like or subscribe. Thank you for watching.